Hey everyone! Today we're back with a new video about One Piece Fighting Path. For those who clicked on this video out of curiosity and don't know the game yet, it's one of the best One Piece mobile games with high-level 3D graphics and visuals, an open-world experience, and it's free to play. Honestly, it's an amazing game, and it's one of the reasons I fell even more in love with One Piece. Even though I've already covered this game many times on the channel, I still see tons of people asking how to download it and play it properly. So today, I decided to make the ultimate beginner guide for One Piece Fighting Path. We'll go step by step through the installation process, I'll show you how to translate the game into English, explore the current version of the game together, and I'll also give you some important beginner tips so you can start your adventure the right way. And if you want to see more One Piece Fighting Path videos here on the channel, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share the video. Alright guys, let's now talk about the method for iPhone. Because a lot of people think that downloading One Piece Fighting Path on iOS is complicated. But honestly, once you understand the process, it's actually very simple. The reason you don't normally find the game in the App Store is that it's only available in the Chinese App Store. So the first thing we need to do is temporarily change our App Store region to China. Don't worry, this does not permanently affect your phone or your Apple ID. You can always switch back later. To get started, open the App Store and tap on your profile photo in the top right corner. From there, go to your account settings and look for the section called Country or Region. This is where we're going to change the store location. When you open this option, you'll see a list of countries. Scroll down until you find Mainland China. Select it and confirm that you want to change regions. Now, Apple will ask you to fill in some information. This part can seem confusing at first because everything is tied to Chinese addresses. But the good news is that you don't need real information here. For the payment method, simply choose the option that means none, so you don't have to add any bank cards or payment details. For the name, you can write whatever you want. The address fields don't matter either. For the postal code, type any 6 digits. For the city, you can use something simple, like Beijing. And for the phone number, you can enter random digits. Once you confirm the information, your App Store will refresh and switch to the Chinese region. After that, everything works exactly like a normal App Store. Now go to the search bar and type One Piece Fighting Path. Once the game appears, download it normally, like any other app. When you launch the game for the first time, it will start downloading additional files. Generally, the first download is around 1 to 2 gigabytes, so give it a few minutes to finish installing everything. After that, you'll reach the login screen. On iPhone, the easiest way to get into the game is simply to log in with your Apple account. At this point, the game may ask for Chinese ID verification. A lot of players get stuck here because they don't know what to do. But there's actually a simple solution. Instead of trying to find an ID yourself, we've added some that work on our Discord server, the Goats, where the English One Piece Fighting Path community is. Go to the Roles section and grab the OPFP role. You'll find a PDF file with Chinese IDs, and you can simply copy one and paste it into the game. The first field is for the Chinese name, and the second field is for the ID number. Once you've pasted both, check the confirmation box and press the yellow button to continue. Once that step is done, your account will be verified, and you can finally enter the game. Before you start playing, the game will ask you to choose a server. If you're a new player, I recommend selecting one of the most recent servers, usually marked in green. These servers are much better for beginners because everyone starts at a similar level. Once your server is chosen, the game will download the rest of the files. Since One Piece Fighting Path is a very large game, the full download can reach around 20 to 25 gigabytes. So make sure you have enough storage space on your phone before you begin. Once the download is complete, that's it. You'll officially be in the game and ready to start your adventure. And honestly, once you see the graphics and the combat system, you'll understand why so many people say it's one of the best One Piece mobile games ever made. The method we're going to use today for Android is Bilibili. A lot of players don't know this platform, but honestly, it's one of the best places to download the game. The advantage of Bilibili is that you don't need anything complicated. No Chinese bank cards, no strange accounts, no complex setup. All you need is your account, and you're ready to go. The first thing to do is open your browser, like Chrome for example. Then simply go to the official Bilibili website. I'll also leave the link in the description and in the pinned comment, so you can access it easily without searching. Once the site is open, scroll down a little and you'll see the button to download the Bilibili app. download the APK file and install it on your phone. If Android asks for permission to install apps from unknown sources, just allow it. This is completely normal when installing apps outside of the Play Store. The installation only takes a few seconds.
Before downloading the game from Bilibili, you'll need a Bilibili account. But don't worry, creating one is actually very simple and only takes about a minute. Once you've opened the app or the Bilibili website, look for the profile icon, usually at the bottom right of the screen. Tap on it and you'll see the option to create an account. When you reach the registration page, the first thing to do is change the country code to your own country. For example, if you're in the UK, you would select +44. After that, simply enter your phone number. I recommend using your real number because the account will be linked to it, which helps avoid issues later. Once your number is entered, press the button that sends the verification code. Within a few seconds, you'll receive an SMS with a code. Enter that code on the screen, and there you go. Your Bilibili account is created.
If some pages appear in Chinese and you don't understand what's written, you can install an app like Tap to Translate, which instantly translates your screen and makes everything much easier to follow. After that, go to the Games section and search for One Piece Fighting Path. Sometimes the game may not appear immediately in the search results. If that happens, you can simply paste the Chinese name of the game, which I'll also put in the description and the pinned comment. Once you've found the game, tap on it and press the download button. The download will begin, and I just want to quickly mention one thing. This game is very large. The total size can reach around 24 to 25 gigabytes, so make sure you have enough storage space. But honestly, that's also the reason why the game is so beautiful. It really feels like you have a console-level One Piece game on mobile. Once everything is downloaded, open the game. The first time you launch it, the game will download a few additional files, which is completely normal. Give it a moment to finish installing. Then you'll reach the login screen. At this point, the game will ask you to link your account, and this is where you'll need to log in using your Bilibili account. Simply tap the Bilibili login option and connect the account you created earlier. Linking your account is important because it saves your progress and ensures you won't lose your data later. Once your Bilibili account is connected, the game might ask for Chinese identity verification. Don't worry if you see this screen, it's completely normal, and it only takes a moment to get past this step. Basically, the game asks for a Chinese name and an ID number to verify the account. Instead of trying to find one yourself, you can simply use shared IDs. I've also added a list of working codes on my Discord server, so you can just copy one from there and paste it into the game. In the first field, paste the Chinese name, and in the second, paste the ID number. After that, confirm and the verification will be complete. Once that's done, the game will finally ask you to choose a server. I normally recommend choosing one from the green servers, as they're more recent and much better for beginners. On new servers, most players start at roughly the same time, so it's easier to progress and enjoy the game. Once your server is selected, the game will finish loading and you can finally start playing One Piece Fighting Path. Now, before you start, I want to give a few quick tips for beginners because they can really help you progress much faster. The first thing you should focus on is saving your golden fruits. This is one of the most important resources in the game because they're used to summon new characters. Every time an important character is released, you generally need a good amount of golden fruits to guarantee them, so it's crucial not to waste them early on. For example, when major characters arrive, many players start spending all the fruits they've saved trying to get them. So if you start playing now and begin farming your resources, you'll already be ready for future banners. By the way, you can also check out my videos on my channel. I've already made many videos on how to obtain characters, and I'll also be making beginner guides. Feel free to check out the videos and join our Discord server, The Goats, if you want to play with the community, ask questions, or get advice. Another important tip is to participate in events and daily missions every day. The game offers many rewards through events, including summon tickets, golden fruits, upgrade materials, and other useful items that help you progress faster. Even if you only play for a short time each day, simply completing the daily activities can earn you a lot of resources over time. Also, if you plan to play seriously, try to join my Discord server that I mentioned earlier. Finally, remember that One Piece Fighting Path is a very vast game with an enormous amount of content, characters, and mechanics. So take your time to explore everything, learn the combat system, and progress through the story.
Once you get used to the gameplay, you'll understand why so many people say it's one of the best One Piece games on mobile.